Hello. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Microsoft Teams effectively, plus the top 5 tips and tricks of using Microsoft Teams. Okay, let's get started with opening up our Microsoft Teams desktop application. Now you may be wondering, what is a team? Well, the simplest way to describe it is a team is simply a collection of people, content, and tools that could be based on a project or a group of people where collaboration in one location is the goal. You can create a team or be part of a team where you're connecting and collaborating with staff members, managing a project, or maybe even managing an upcoming event. Okay, let's start with how your Microsoft Teams look. This would be the grid view, where you see each one of your teams in a square. And you would have to click on each one in order to view what is in the team. The other option, if you click the gear icon on the top right and go to Switch View, would be your list layout. This allows you to see all of your teams and the channels associated with those teams in one view. Pick the view that works best for you. If you are already in the list view and want to switch to the grid view, please note that the gear icon in order to do that is down at the bottom left hand side of your screen as opposed to the top right hand side of the screen. So you can easily switch to either view depending on your preference. Since I already have my teams created, I want to now show you a little bit more about the layout of Microsoft Teams. The left-hand side would be your app bar or your navigation bar. Here you will have all the different apps that you will need to access. The middle section will show your teams, and the middle will be your activity feed, depending on what you're clicked into, whether it's a team, a channel, or your chat. Okay, let's drill down a little bit into some of the features in a Microsoft team. First, you can see here the title of my team, and then underneath that are channels. What is a channel? Well, it allows you to organize by specific topics and projects, or maybe groups of people. So once again, it's simply a way to organize content and conversations. So think about creating your channels in a way that best suits your workflow needs. You have a few different options for managing your team. If you click the 3 dots next to the team name, also called the ellipses, here you will be able to add a channel, add members, or delete the team. If you click the 3-dot ellipses next to a channel, you also have the option to manage the channel as well. Here you can edit the channel, delete the channel, hide the channel, adjust channel notifications, or even pin the channel, which means that channel will then be pinned to the top of your team's column for easy access. Microsoft Teams automatically creates a general channel for every team created. I want to show you a few features available in the chat. If there is an existing chat that you need to reply to, please make sure that you hit reply directly underneath the chat that is already created. Here you can mention somebody specifically by doing the @ symbol and typing their name and then clicking on their name. If you hit backspace one time, it will remove their last name to make it a little bit more personal. Then type your message. You can also mention an entire channel if you want that channel to get notified of that bit of information. Once you've typed your message, click send at the bottom and your message will be sent. Next, I want to start a new conversation. If you need to start a new topic chat, always create new conversation so it's easy to follow. Once you click New Conversation, there's a few things I wanted to show you before you just start typing. First, the Format button, which is the first icon underneath the conversation bar, allows you some more flexibility in personalizing your text. You can add a subject. You can now highlight. You can also change the size and color of the font, similarly to the features and tools that you have across other Microsoft apps. It also allows you to bullet, number, quote, add a link, add an embed code, add a table, and mark the message as important so that it stands out in the chat. Another great feature is you can post your chat in multiple channels or teams by clicking Post in Multiple Channels, and you can select your channels or teams that you want that information posted in all at once. You do not need to retype or copy and paste the message over and over if you need to share with more than one team or channel. Once your message is ready, you can click Send. The next icon allows you to add an attachment. There's a few ways you can do this, but if you click the paperclip icon, you can pull the attachment from any one of these locations. The attachment that I need is currently sitting in my recents, so I'm going to click there. And this is the file that I need to upload into this team, and I'm going to upload a copy. Once that loads, I can click Send. And now, if I click the Files tab up at the top, that document will always live in that section, so it's easy to always access and find. Another thing you can do while you're in the Files tab is easily start a new document, PowerPoint, form, or even add a link that everyone needs to be able to access. You can also upload current files, folders, or templates that you need the team to be able to collaborate with. Okay, next up is the chat application in the left-hand navigation bar. Chat is ideal for communicating and sharing in smaller groups. Think of the chat section the same way you would think of your cell phone. Being able to instantly message small groups of people or one-on-one. To start a new chat, you click on this icon here at the top, and then begin to type the name of the person you are chatting with. You can add multiple people. Begin to type your chat. And click Send. Once your message is sent, if you come up to the little pencil next to the members of the group, you can actually name your group chat. Once it's renamed, click the 3-dot ellipses and pin the chat. So again, easy access. If this is going to be a chat, either a one-on-one chat or a group chat that you're going to need access to frequently and easily, I suggest pinning the chat. While we're still here in the chat, I wanted to show you that you can quickly make a video call or an audio call to the people that you are connected with in your chat. You can also add participants by clicking this icon here, and you can also easily screen share with your group chat or your one-on-one chat by clicking this icon here and then choosing which window you wanted to share with the chat. Finally, the last icon here is pop-out chat. So if you click that, it actually pulls out the chat message box here. So now that I popped out that chat box, I can continue chatting here with this group, but also continue working within Teams or potentially even going into another application or platform and continuing my work there, but still having this chat box open to continue communicating with this group. And finally, I wanted to go back to the navigation bar on the left-hand side and just show you that you also have the ability to click into your calendar here, your files, or easily make a call just by clicking on one of those apps here on the left. You also can reorder these apps based off of your needs and workflow. So if you click and hold and drag the app, you can move it in the order that best suits your needs. You can also right-click on an app and either pin it or unpin it to this taskbar. If you click the three dots ellipses here, you can search for other apps that you may need to add to your taskbar in order for you to have easy, quick access. And lastly, the calendar icon here is completely synced with your Outlook calendar. So if you create an event directly in your Microsoft Teams calendar, it will automatically make it an online Teams meeting for you, and it functions the same way your Outlook calendar functions. It also has the scheduling assistant that I went over in one of my previous videos. This is where you will see your activity feed for everything going on in your Microsoft Teams application. You can drill down and only show unread messages. You can also filter and search in this section. And here is where you can also personalize the notifications that you receive for Microsoft Teams. We do highly recommend that you keep on notifications for all activity, so you don't miss any important messages or information. If you need to delay a message being sent in the chat, you can right-click on the send bar in order to schedule your message to be sent at a specific date and time. Your status in Teams is reflective of your calendar events. Please make sure you keep your calendar up to date. If you need to change your team status, you can easily do that by clicking the circle at the top right and then clicking on your current status here. Or if you come down to the Teams icon in your taskbar, you can easily click the icon that indicates your current status if it is different than the status indicated on your Outlook calendar. Get the team's attention by making an announcement post. Click the format icon, click New Conversation, and change that to Announcement. That now allows you to personalize this bar, which will become your announcement. You can choose an illustration. You can also upload your own image here and type your text as needed. Did you know by hovering over a message in a Microsoft Teams channel or chat, you can easily react to the message by choosing your favorite emoji? You can also save a message by clicking the three dot ellipses and clicking Save Message, or you can pin a message. Have a little fun when sending a message. You can send an emoji. You can also send a GIF or a sticker. Now you know how to use Microsoft Teams effectively, plus some extra tips and tricks to help you along the way. Stay tuned for next week's What the Tech tip. See you then.